Okay, so let's try something. I'm gonna insert a family. It's a sewage ejector pump. Okay, because we're in the basement, we have to pump the water up, so it's not going to be using gravity. So what I want to do is create a schedule for this ejector pump. Okay, so let's go. Man, there's so many ways. Okay, let's. I'm gonna start off with the family first, and we're gonna edit this family and put in a few parameters so we can populate our schedule. Okay. Let's do just a couple, and then the rest of them I'm gonna skip and do. After you do 2 or 3, then the same is just a routine that you need to get used to. So what I'm gonna do is go to the parameters. You should have a list of shared parameters somewhere in your file, and where you can get your parameters and apply those to your families. So here I'm gonna get a type mark, but I may call it another name. We'll see what it is. Okay, so I'm using a unit tag in this case, and we can populate our schedule based on a unit tag, or it could be something different, but usually it's a unit tag which has a unique name. So I'm going to say okay to that, and usually I'm going to put it in the parameter. Type of parameter is going to be text. Okay, so say okay to that, and in our family type dialog box here, I'm going to leave that blank for now and see what Revit does. Okay, because there's 2 ways I can input data, either in this dialog box or in the type properties when we're in our browser or our floor plan environment. Okay, so I'm going to say okay to, let's get another one just for the fun of it. Let's go down, let's get shared, maybe 2 of them. Let's see what happens. But all of them are going to be text type. Okay, so we go here, and so wherever you put in your parameters for wherever you put in your parameters, go to that file. It's going to be different than mine. Another tag. I'm going to go back to, let's do calculations and see if I can have a couple of tags in there. So let's see. Home plumbing fixtures, materials. I think I'm missing one. I overlooked one somewhere. Oh, there they are. So we have make and model number. Let's get the unit tag make and model number. Okay. We like that. And one more. So you go to the bottom left, new parameter. Okay. Shared parameter, and select that parameter. And the location in mine is in tags, and you go down. So wherever yours is stored, go to that location. I'll say yes to my model number. And text, common text, everything is good, everything looks good. Make, it's going to be Bell and Gossett. Okay, so I'll just say B and G. Let's do this. B and G. Model number I'll call it SP-21X. And the unit tag, I'm going to leave the unit tag blank for now. So I'll say OK to that. And because we changed the parameters, you can't just load it into the project, okay? You have to load project and close and update all your parameters. So you want to say yes to that. Save later version. Okay. So where am I? I'm in 22. We'll save in later version. Okay. So it looks like this pump was saved in 23, and I'm using 22. Okay, so I can't save this in 22. I'm gonna close this. Close. Want to replace? No. Cancel. I'm going to cancel all of this. No. And go back. Let's see. So, because of because I was going to do a schedule on a family, so let's go to another family. Let's go favorite, Revit template. Let's look at these pumps again. So I saved this pump in 23, so I can't use that. Let's use this one. Say OK to this, and let's go down. So 40 gallon. Okay, let's go over. Okay, I think we can use this. So, ejector pump. I'm gonna call this type mark. Let's call it EP-TX. I'll say OK to that. And let's edit this family. I'm going to do one just because I messed up on that first one. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do this. Make model. Looks like, see, okay, so this tank has the information. What's the type? Unit tag S. So I'm going to see if it defaults to SEP-1 or SP-TX. So I'm going to leave this alone and view. I'm going to get out of the view. I'm not going to save it, but I'm going to create that schedule. Okay. So you go to view, schedule, pull down, get your schedule and quantities, and just you can accept all these defaults for now. It's just a demonstration. So in your office standards, it could be different. So I'm going to leave this, the multi-category schedule. Let's leave that for the name. So we use that. And at this point, so your schedule properties are asking for that information. And let's do model number. Let's bring that in. If any of these available fields are not there, okay, and you set that up in your family editor, when you go back to your model on your floor plan and you bring up this dialog box, in the dialog box between these two white screens in the middle here, there's a new parameter that you can add. That parameter is the same parameter that you added when you were in the family editor, okay? So you just go to your parameter type, select, and go to that particular file, wherever that was, that you created that parameter, okay? And it will populate back down into this white screen, okay? And so let's do this model. Let's bring the model over from the available field to the schedule field, and just say yes to that. Let's say okay to that. Let's say okay. Okay. So I'm going to go back and make sure that what we have in this family, there is a model number. Let's check the family type properties. Model number XY15, okay? So, okay, so XY15. Okay. Oh, we're here. So we're checking this model number XY. Okay. I just want to be sure that, so on our schedule, can go back, and so our field has been populated from the available field. We transfer that information over to schedule field, okay? And whatever's in the schedule field, it would make sense. So it's going to be in the schedule, okay? So that kind of makes sense. So from here, you can use your filter, you can sort, format, and appearance. However, usually I don't do anything with the appearance unless it's whatever your office standards are. So you can do that. I'm just going over the basic, how to get started using a schedule or using equipment where you can have it scheduled. And let's go back. And usually you want to schedule, I'm going to schedule by model number this time because it's the only one. And we're going to schedule, use that, the name of the model number, and say okay. Sort by model number. Do not itemize every instance. Okay, so as you can see here in your model, all of this can be changed, but the fundamental part of it I wanted to go over with you guys. Okay, so how you can populate a schedule using a family, using your families and the names of the parameters, getting them from your shared parameters and importing them onto your model so you can populate your schedule. Okay, so I hope that helped, and I will talk to you guys later.